Alright guys, we have a bunch of big Black Ops 6 Season 1 Reloaded stuff to break down in this video. We have a Call of Duty Squid Game teaser video, which I'll play through real quick in the background. It's a 30-second clip. This is going to be at some point in January, of course, towards the end of Season 1. And then we'll go through the entire new COD pod, which breaks down a bunch of Season 1 info, zombies content, and much more. The Squid Games collab, they don't reveal too much on. It's literally just a quick clip of one of the operators there. Call of Duty, a new, Squid Games themed logo. I did tweet as well. It was a joke. People on Twitter are being crazy. I wasn't actually serious, but doesn't this look like the Atlas logo from Advanced Warfare? That's kind of funny. So I don't know. Let me know down below your opinions on that. But January 2025, we'll have an in-game event, operators, bundles, all that standard stuff. But now let's go through the entire Season 1 reveal. This COD Pod podcast is an hour long. Before we break that down, though, quick shout out to the sponsor, U4GM. If you need cheap COD points, rare Black Ops 6 unlock codes, easy BO6 lobbies, and much more. A bunch of stuff over there. Use code Matt for an extra 5% off. Links are down below. But now here's the entire COD Pod holiday special, getting festive with Karen, David, Sev, of course, from the BO6 campaign. So they'll go through campaign stuff, but also a bunch of surprises as well, which is really cool. So
the holiday spirit is alive.
A ton of content coming.
I want to scream into the microphone.
The world of zombies is something that I'm extremely familiar with.
That's going in the reel at the beginning of the show.
Naughty or nice.
That was COD magic in a perfect little clip. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there.
Oh, nice.
Welcome to episode 4 of the COD Pod. It's right, it's our holiday spectacular, and it's going to be an absolute treat. My name is Miles Ross, and I'm joined as always by my pal Steph. How you doing, mate?
Miles, I am so good. I'm feeling festive. I'm feeling the joy. I'm feeling all of the goodness of Season 1 Reloaded of Black Ops 6 and Warzone.
I'm feeling so much I've gone grey. Since we last spoke, actually, all I've done is been playing the game.
So I've physically couldn't look at you for about an hour without
being what, inspired of holiday cheer?
I'm sorry guys, I might be skipping through this a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a really wild few days joining us.
I mean, what's happened since the last episode, Steph?
Now it's almost the end of the year.
On November 11th, the 15th, we're on a treadmill. We really appreciate you, but it's really a visual episode. In true unbecoming.
I mean, the gray kind of suits you.
I think it was.
So make sure that you're tuned into the COD blog coming up soon for more details on that. But CODmas big. That's, of course, our celebration of the holidays.
Reactive skin, again, for the viewers, it's a wonderfully visual episode. But there you go. Yeah, that's going to be a ton of fun, Steph. And I suppose with that, Season 1 Reloaded, multiple seasonal events and activities, which is very exciting.
It's all part of CODmas, so we love to make CODmas.
That's what I was trying to get to, guys. CODmas.
That's, of course, our celebration of the holidays here in Call of Duty. And so there's a lot of different events which you can earn rewards in, which is super exciting.
Which is standard.
So make sure that you're tuned into the COD blog coming up soon for more details on that. But, when we look at the seasonal events, they're across Warzone, over in multiplayer. We've got Nuketown Holiday, and we have Infectious Holiday coming. So lots of excitement there.
Also, by the way, quick update. They tweeted out the Citadel gameplay trailer drops tomorrow. So we're going to still react to this whole podcast, and they probably break this news down later on at some point. And they're going to give us some early info as well at some point here, but the full gameplay trailer is tomorrow, which we'll definitely cover on the channel. That is super exciting.
And then up next, we're going to get into all of the zombies goodness that is coming in Season 1 Reloaded and with the holiday event. So I can't wait.
Very much so. Good holiday zombies news coming. And at the end of the show, a brand new piece of information that you can only get here on the COD Pod. Imagine that, folks.
I've got quite a surprise for you at the end of the show.
I also actually have a surprise for you at the end of the show. 'Tis the season. Well, he's basically a legend here on the COD Pod because he's the only guest we've had on twice. That's right, folks. It's Mr. Kevin Drew, the Associate Design Director at Treyarch on Zombies. Welcome back to the show. Thank you very much for coming.
Thanks so much for inviting me. As soon as I found out that it was,
Yeah, we
like,
might literally just watch the zombies portion. I'm not gonna lie.
special, like, I'm
No offense to the
absolutely gonna
campaign
be here,
segment,
especially when
whatever.
you threw in the sweater.
Yeah, we got matching zombies Christmas sweaters. Check out the COD shop and get one for yourself for all those, you know, end of the year parties.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the fire going. We have so much zombies to talk about for season 1 Reloaded.
Yes, there's a ton of content coming, and let's get into it.
So, Kevin, one thing that launched at season 1 for Liberty Falls and Terminus is directed mode. So I just want to make sure that we're circling on that, because I look at directed mode and I'm like, what a great time with the holidays for your pals to jump in. Maybe they've never played zombies, they want to try something different. What's that been like with directed mode launching? And you know,
No offense.
we expect
Fence or never even checked it out. It's a great.
such a great.
I like directed mode. It's cool, but
storyline
Yeah.
going, and
I'm gonna skip that part.
So, what might that look like for Citadel?
Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty similar, about the length, same amount of time as the launch maps. So you
So
can
similar
expect
Easter
very
egg.
early next year is
Early
when that
next
will
year.
flip on.
So directed mode for Citadel did more early next year. So it's gonna be the
Cool.
same thing. Every new zombies map, the base Easter egg you discover on your own. A month later, probably for season 2's launch, will be the directed mode for this map, and then every other map after that, right? So
For Citadel.
Oh, it seems really cool. I mean,
That's that.
you brought it up. Feels like so long ago now that you had a third map coming already. I thought, well, we've got 2 great maps already. What are you talking about? How would we already have a third? But I'm also really excited to see the big change. Of course, Liberty Falls, a little bit more modern, a little bit more, urban area. Terminus is this sort of, a lot of concrete, a lot of, sort of spy lab vibe going on. So this is a really, really exciting departure, design-wise. See creepy castles, lots of cobblestones, basically.
Yes.
Is the vibe I'm getting.
Very old, very ancient. A lot of history at this castle, and very different. Just moving away from kind of the old facilities and things like that. This is just old world. Lots of magic here.
New
That's
flavor.
cool.
Yeah, I've heard you guys talk about magic before, so I feel like we're getting a little bit of a wink on the
Yeah, there's always kind of
nature.
2 sides to zombies. There's the scientific horror aspect where we're crafting all these wonder weapons, and then there's every once in a while we get to go to the other side where it's more just pure magic, like the roots of Dark Ether.
I love
It's
it.
kind of tying into history and Arthurian legend, like with magic, and those things tie directly into what we're doing here.
I'm so
Yes,
excited.
please. Yes, please. I mean, I'm glad you brought up the roots there. Where does this sit storyline-wise? Is this taking place directly after Terminus?
Yeah, so I'm calling this our European vacation. We've broken out of Terminus.
Zombies
and-
goes to France.
Zombies goes to France. We've discovered that we're looking for Dr. Kraft, and the reason is he's the foremost expert on the occult and has direct knowledge and ties to the Sentinel artifact that we're now trying to track down, which will help us. But this is the next step, and so
Yeah.
it brings us here to Avalon in the southern region of France, and we're here to find Kraft and find the Sentinel artifact.
So no spoilers, but if you have not finished the main quest in Terminus, we're kind of picking up right where
Yeah,
that left the dedicated crew off.
exactly. And really,
Interesting.
the rest of the game or through the seasons, we're going to be following this crew and their story. So-
Awesome. So speaking of Terminus, how would you kind of categorize the experience? Like Miles made a great point, art style in terms of the milieu. I think
The
I used that
milieu.
correctly. The setting, the vibe of the 2 different maps. Obviously, this Citadel is a new flavor for us, which is really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
But from an experience standpoint, kind of like how do you categorize it between the 2 existing maps of just, Easter eggs and main quest and what to expect?
Yeah, I think it's a big map.
Mm-hmm.
It's dense. It's like Liberty Falls is very simple, straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Terminus is like one of the biggest we've ever made, and we don't have an ocean in this one, so you can imagine kind of like the size of Terminus, but kind of compacted, right? And
You're right.
That's what I was expecting, honestly. Citadel being a fairly large map, but not like Terminus, where that was just like that was like almost their new transit, like not a different experience, but almost like an open world type of zombies map where you could swim all around and stuff and go to different islands and the ship as well. But Citadel is going to be a lot more, like he says, compact, which that's cool.
Being a castle, there's a lot of claustrophobic spaces, especially when you get further into the map. Places you don't want to be necessarily high rounds for very long.
That's very interesting because Cold War and you know, for the most part, the first two BO6 zombie maps, definitely you could tell that the vibe is you want more open spaces for maybe newer players to not get trapped and stuff. That is an interesting change that people, for the most part, don't mind, but a lot of hardcore zombie fans from like BO2, for example, and the older CODs kind of say like, oh, it's kind of fun having those super close quarter spaces where if you're on a map, you have a train and you go in there, you got to really get out or you're going to die. And you don't always have that like fail safe, whatever, like you do with the open wide spaces on all the Cold War and the first two BO6 maps. So Citadel did more having some close quarter areas where you got to move. You can't just hang out there or you might get screwed. That's actually really cool.
So I'm hoping it will provide a nice challenge for players kind of coming off of Liberty Falls and Terminus. Like this is the next step. And we'll see where it goes from there.
Awesome. Awesome.
That's cool.
Very exciting.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Wonder Weapon the Wonder Weapons?
We know that each map coming around Base Zombies in Black Ops 6 has a Wonder Weapon. So we're just kind of like, we're just like poking around, you know?
Yeah. So this is, well,
I don't know what he's about to say, but the 4 elemental blades got leaked out as the Wonder Weapons. So let's see if he alludes to that or confirms it.
we're going to a castle, and that invokes a certain.
Okay, he's kind of.
And we have a dedicated melee slot in this game.
Oh,
and so it kind of made perfect sense to, I don't know, have some swords.
Oh, okay.
Be the Wonder Weapons.
Oh, he's literally confirming.
Another aspect is when we get a chance, we love to do 4 elemental weapons. It's something that's really fun. Where each player can kind of identify with one of these 4 elemental weapons and like their play style. And have fun. So,
like I said, guys, leaks usually are actually fairly accurate. I know a lot of the times people hate on leaks where they get things completely wrong, but for the most part, a lot of the leaks that come out for new updates across MP Zombies Warzone, they're usually like pretty accurate. You know what I mean? Because it's just based on the files of the game. So kind of knew that was happening.
Into
That's
the microphone
cool.
because I'm so stoked for this.
What are you most excited for about this? I mean, melee weapons and spooky gothic vibes are one thing. What are you excited for?
I mean, it's kind of matching that where just the environment is so cool and unique. And I mean, who doesn't love castles? Right, like they're just inherently fun.
Yeah,
weirdos.
So
yeah,
but that combination of like the village below and the town tying in with the castle, just really lends itself to a lot of unique spaces like the tavern.
Also confirming as well that we're gonna be playing in the town below, in the castle above, outside the castle.
The stable.
Very interesting.
And then the elemental wonder weapons.
Oh,
I'm really excited about that.
That's really cool.
It's I have seen enough of it to say that like I said, I'm so stoked for this. I cannot wait to spend kind of the holidays.
All right, well, I haven't seen enough, but it sounds really cool. Sounds like a cool map.
Deep into the new map, but the new map, Citadel, is not the only thing coming to Season 1 Reloaded. There's so much zombies goodness. We've got a new perk coming. We've got the Tesla Storm as the new field upgrade.
Tesla
We've
Storm?
got the Light Mend ammo mod. Take us through a couple of these.
What's the perk, though?
You know, tell us what we've got to get excited about.
So let's start with the perk because that's a big deal. Everyone's like, which one is it?
I know, a lot of speculation.
It's Vulture Aid, which is a perk we haven't seen since Buried and Black Ops 2.
Wow,
and
that's
it
fire.
specializes in making zombies drop things. So now if you drink this perk, zombies can drop ammo. They can drop more salvage.
Lethals. That's what I want them to drop.
That's fire.
So like, if you like picking up things, this is the perk for you. It also got a very awesome kind of reskin, just like we've been doing with a lot of the perks that are older. We bring them back, and the team does an amazing job, like making them very unique and having a lot of character. This time, the Vulture Aid is literally a giant like vulture, and its beak can actually take.
I know people want to see double tap and stuff like that, but Vulture Aid is a fire pick.
When you buy the perk, it's really cool.
I've seen that happen,
That's
and
sick.
it's so cool to watch. Like you're trying, you run up to it, grab the perk, and it's just gonna, so you have zombies chasing you. It's like,
oh, it packs back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
It packs back.
Oh, it's amazing.
Not even Dr. Peck. It's just a different one.
Yeah, we had to. I tried to pitch early on. Like I knew for the holidays we were gonna do something special for zombies. I voted for Peck the Halls. I know.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tesla Storm field upgrade. This is
That's cool.
coming
Nothing
back.
crazy,
It makes you a living Tesla
there, but-
coil. So very useful. It just shocks and damages zombies all around you. What's really cool in co-op is it actually links up with anyone near you.
Oh,
so
no
it's a
way.
great co-op skill.
Yes.
Like you pop that, all of you connect, and it's like you're like this I don't know, army of lightning. It's
Like a chain link
Everyone's
friendship.
pitching me as an army of lightning. Like,
Yeah.
hello, I'm in. Count me in.
yeah.
Enlightenment, the
Yes.
ammo mod
So
coming.
Lightman is a
Lightman.
brand new ammo mod. We never had this, and ammo
Interesting.
mods. It's really we want to make sure every time we make a new ammo mod, it serves like a new gameplay role. And this time around, it's all about healing and kind of defense. So the idea here is with this ammo mod, when you kill zombies, they spawn these little health orbs. And they'll stick around and then kind of suck into you when you go low on health.
Awesome.
So if you kind of kite in an area, you'll start to accumulate this supply of orbs that kind of bail you out if you get in trouble.
Support players, we're looking at you guys.
Yeah, very
And that
helpful.
helps,
need
everyone,
ya.
that helps the whole team.
Yeah, so anyone who's low on health that runs near
Ooh.
one
Can
of these
grab
gets
them.
sucked up. And then also you can augment all of these. There's 6 augments for each of these. With the Lightmen, like you can actually make it even a little bit offensive. So those orbs will damage zombies if they run through it. If you're kind of
Awesome.
playing, if you don't necessarily need all the healing capacity.
So 18 new augments. You've also just given us a little
cool.
taste of what's coming there. But we also have 3 new gobble gums coming.
Yes.
Care to
So-
share?
I would love to. So we have Power Keg returning, which spawns at full power, which is really useful for boss fights, things like that, where you need like Frenzy Guard back in a pinch. We have a new one that's called Timeout, which is what you think it is, where it actually like stops the round and gives you a nice lengthy break.
Just a little
So
sabbatical.
if the squad's like almost dead, it's like timeout. We can go reset, get everyone up, get everyone equipped, and then we'll resume.
I get
pretty
that in
cool.
Idolize. I'm taking a vacation.
Exactly. And then the last one is a new, it's called Holiday Cheer, and it is a whimsical, and it has all the zombies spawning with festive wreaths around their necks. So you can kind of stock up on these during the holiday season and then use them throughout, as you please, throughout the rest of the year.
Okay.
I cannot wait. All of this new content, all coming to Season 1 Reloaded and more, including all of the awesome festive seasonal holiday wonderful exciting stuff
Yes.
that I can't wait to talk about. I wanted to ask, what has it been looking like having this incredible response to the launch of Zombies so far? I think especially with
Falls and Terminus.
wow.
Wow.
So, people enjoy the small day map where
Yeah.
they can just 2-to-1 Liberty Falls and Terminus.
Oh yeah, that's crazy as well. More people, literally double the people are playing Liberty Falls and Terminus. Just confirmed.
Amazing to see. We're actually like data-wise, it's like the hours spent in Zombies is actually like 2-to-1 Liberty Falls and Terminus.
Wow.
Crazy. That's kind of crazy.
Ooh,
And I cannot wait to talk about it, but Reloaded, we have some incredible seasonal content coming that is festive and frightening.
So zombies themed holiday events. Those are not revealed here.
And
They're gonna reveal
I
it soon.
cannot wait to talk about it. But quickly, naughty or nice?
Naughty or nice.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
there's so much phlegm in there. That was so guttural.
I am going to read you both some scenarios. Kevin's going to get some zombies questions, and you're going to tell me what you would do. Naughty thing.
Much for me. I have to go for the shiny, glowing object. I don't couple.
Bloodthirsty
Yeah. I just love that chaos. It also
combination.
Comfortably.
Comfortably.
Oh.
Do you
I'm gonna
die before?
respectfully skip all this.
Nice.
So, drop presents.
Incredible.
Difficulty modifier.
I did say that it was inspired by something coming to Season 1 Reloaded. You care to tell us
Yeah.
a
Okay.
little more?
So Jingle Hells is coming to Black Ops 6.
That's
and
obvious.
what we
That
have
got leaked
done
out.
is completely rethemed Liberty Falls and decked the halls completely.
Oh, fire.
And so this
That's really cool.
version of Liberty Falls
Does
is
that
set in
snow?
winter, the river's frozen over, garlands,
Holiday
trees,
wonderland
snowmen
that is
everywhere.
also a
Oh, I think it is all
Yeah,
snowed.
baby.
Oh, that's
So
sick.
Jingle Hells, is this purely a cosmetic change,
Oh, that's
or is
really
there
cool.
any gameplay modifiers there?
No, it's more than that. So there's a lot of just kind of minor tweaks here and there. So Saint Mangler has taken the arsenal away.
Old
so
Saint Mangler.
to get the higher weapon rarities, you're gonna have to use other methods. But there's snowballs in the map, so you can freeze zombies, and when you kill them, they have a chance to drop presents. Which
Incredible.
have all
That's
sorts of
so cool.
weapons. There are special rounds that actually, it gets really cold outside, and you start to slow down and freeze, so you have to seek shelter.
Oh, that's
or else,
sick.
so
What
that's
the
gonna be
hell?
very challenging.
That sounds way harder.
Yeah, there's definitely it'll be interesting. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the main quest on, so it'll be kind of fun to just see people try to go after the main quest with all these kind
That's really cool.
of difficulty modifiers on to see how it goes.
I like that
Just
Jingle
little
Hell is
twists
just
and
like a
turns here.
bigger deal now.
There, yeah,
Big
I
ol'-
like that. But that's not the only thing because, like I said, the game that we just played was inspired by
The
something else
naughty or
coming to
nice
Jingle
power of.
Hells. So in
Yes.
Jingle Hells, we're also getting some special looking enemies.
Yes.
What can you tell us?
So every enemy has been had a holiday pass on them, and so they've got new names, and the vermin are now tinsel makers, and they have all these little red boots and little
That's so
holiday
sick.
hats. Very terrifying in its own unique way.
Mm-hmm.
And then that goes all the way up. The Mangler, the Abomination,
Yeah.
they all get a little holiday
Seasonal
cheer.
paint job. Oh my god.
They're incredible. The tinsel maker specifically, there's the little seasonal intro to Jingle Hells that I won't spoil, but I screamed when I saw it, and it's perfect, and I can't
I
wait.
thought they were
for
gonna
it.
play
I
here.
can't wait.
Yeah, the team did an incredible job.
Kevin, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of COD Pod. I feel
that's
like
so sick.
we may have scared you away.
Thank you again.
Me?
We're
And
so
Okay,
excited.
I want to skip through a little bit of this. I'm not gonna.
I love that.
Sev has to sing part of a nurse.
Let's just see what else there
Thanks,
is.
guys.
We'll be
Well, we've got some really exciting majors planned. We are traversing the globe. Once you may not remember the ingredients, and let me tell you, folks, the ingredients list.
with Black Ops Reveal, and we really have such an amazing crew behind the community and create the thing that everybody has done, and we're just about me. The COD Pod gang at that is not what I was expecting.
Real soon.
Okay. Well, look, that's it here for this video. Mostly a zombies focused video from my end. That's what I was most excited to see get revealed. We got a lot of cool stuff revealed. A field upgrade, Vulture returning, some stuff on the map. I mean, cannot wait for what we're getting here. The holiday event as well. So we'll break down the gameplay trailer again for Citadel tomorrow. The full update comes out Thursday. The holiday event should be coming out very soon as well. Stay tuned for that. Subscribe for more. Shout out to the members. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.